February 2012, two Valley men with philanthropic souls set off to Australia in an attempt to set a new world record, flying paramotors over 9,000 kilometers in one single expedition. The men took to the Australian skies in hope of raising funds for a $4 million goal set through Rally for Life to help raise money for the more than 1 billion people across our globe that live without fresh water.
It was a great adventure, very challenging. We had some terrible weather to deal with, and of course all based around charity, raising awareness and funds for charity, so it was cool.
The flight proved to be challenging, both physically and mentally, but throw in some massive storms, and the men were suddenly up against what a weaker person might view as insurmountable odds.
This clip here shows Bud, one of our videographers, just trying to get to us, actually crossing a flooded road. The night before we left, we were just part of an intense storm in Queensland. In fact, there were 3 thunder cells around us, and we were entertained by this light show all evening long. There was a point on the expedition where we were looking at 3 computer screens. One was wind, one was general weather conditions, and one was road closures. And between those 3 computer screens, we found that we weren't able to continue. So we actually had to turn around, do a U-turn, back up a little bit, and cross a little bit higher in Australia than we really wanted to. But it worked in the end.
With the thousands of kilometers required for the provisional world record complete, which Guinness recently confirmed, it's on to the next project, the Wings of Kilimanjaro.
We were on the move for about 2 months, and the existing record we were trying to beat was 8,008 kilometers, and that was set in Canada by a guy called Ben Jordan. And I think he did it over about 4 months, and so in around 2 months we managed to get 8,215 kilometers on the clock.
Jennings-Bates will join 200 paramotor pilots, along with 1,200 support staff, and climb the epic, almost 20,000-foot distance to get to Kilimanjaro's peak.
And then the objective is that we all fly off the summit of Kilimanjaro. It'll be the first legal flight from the summit of Kilimanjaro. And that's raising money for 3 different charities that are based in Tanzania, actually.
To find out more about Mark's adventures, you can like his athletes page on Facebook or find out more about the Wings of Kilimanjaro project online. From Kelowna, for Go Okanagan, I'm Tammy Williams.